Hello everyone, welcome to the Road to Rank 1. Today I've got a LeBlanc game for you, and it's a bit of a weird LeBlanc pick. Something I've talked about a lot is that it is best to pick LeBlanc alongside a ganking jungler as well as a ganking support. That's normally because if you pick LeBlanc and you're in a losing lane, and you don't get any help, it's really hard to snowball. And LeBlanc doesn't necessarily need to snowball, but she definitely needs to not fall behind. That being said, if you get in a lane that you just win anyway, you can just go and pick it, right? So this game, I was red side last pick. I was up against qiyana. I think I did want to dash this game, ideally, because I do have a Kha'Zix. Could you get away without a dash? I mean, maybe. But this is a really threatening mid-jungle, so I think it is good to have a dash against it. Other things, I guess we might go Zhonya's in this game. The reason is that they don't have a lot of AP. Depending maybe on what this guy builds. I believe the AP builds go a different keystone, although I'm not sure on that, so we'll have to see. But if it ends up like a very heavy AD team, then Zhonya's second could be pretty good as well. So nice and early here, we're just going to get this starting to slow push. I'll probably start Q against qiyana, I'm not sure. One thing I want to quickly talk about is my runes. So you'll notice I don't have Scorch. Normally Scorch is really good against melees on LeBlanc because you can proc it so often with Q, right? Q's only a 6-second cooldown, so it's really easy just to proc just over and over. The problem is that D-Shield Second Wind is actually just so strong that it's almost pointless in my mind. So if you're against a melee that you think is going to take D-Shield Second Wind, which I thought qiyana would, I think it's actually just pointless, which sucks because I think Scorch is so good on LeBlanc, but I just don't really get to use it. Okay, so anyway, we're going to try... Should have been able to get an auto there. It was a bit sloppy by me. You should normally be able to get at least one auto for when people come for creeps. And if you position well, sometimes you can even get two. Just depends how aggressive you are. So we're just going to keep shoving this in. We're not too scared of ganks early. qiyana Kha'Zix has a lot of damage, but no real CC, so not a whole lot to worry about. This is going to crash on the next wave, so what I'm going to quickly come do is ward. So this means that I can, basically I'll just be able to harass when this wave crashes. So we just want to shove this in, and then, yeah, basically we're going to use this 3-wave crash to harass our opponent as heavily as we can on the tower. So we're going to try and fast push this one in, if we can. Might miss this cannon, hope not. Nice. Okay, so now that we've got this shoved in, we're going to just try and punish as much as we can under tower. And then what we'll do is we'll have the wave bounce back to us. So this kind of 3-wave crash into bounce, this is kind of the basic wave control for a lot of lanes in League of Legends. Now, I might actually need a TP bot. Yeah, I need a TP bot. So these guys are way overextended. This guy is going to damage me on the way out. Hopefully I can get a kill. I'm going to flash for it. Oh, damn, I didn't even get the kill. Yeah, annoying. The reason I flash for it is because it's really bad if I invest TP and then don't get anything out of it. So it's a bit of a shame. Now, because this wave is actually going to freeze, I think I'm going to reset here. If she were going to get it in time, I would have stayed. But instead, I'm just going to take advantage of the fact that I can just get a free reset here because she won't be able to shove it in time. So I don't know, it's a little bad for me, but it's absolutely amazing for the game, right? Like I would say the bot and jungle are like pretty much boomed off that already, and qiyana having Ignite, I mean, she obviously isn't able to respond to that play at all. Yeah. It's a really good spot to be in. Now, if we can, we'd like to cancel her base here. I think it's kind of unrealistic. Oh, okay. Actually got pretty lucky. So the fact that we managed to cancel her base there is really good because now it's difficult for her to come back into lane immediately with us being unable to do anything. Like what would happen is she would probably be walking back to lane right now. I'd shove this wave and then she would collect it. Now, because I was going to say, because I don't push fast enough, I won't be able to punish it anyway, but she actually decided to stay. So this is really good for us, and yeah, we kind of... I think we lucked out. I think she still should have reset, but yeah, I mean, now we're actually in a good spot. Like, we are laning with an item advantage, which is one big advantage of, and probably the biggest advantage of having TP versus Ignite, is you pretty much always get favorable bases. So yeah, we're in a really, really good spot so far. This is great. And also, I mean, part of it is just because it's a counter matchup, right? Like, I think LeBlanc is quite good versus qiyana, and qiyana just shouldn't really be blind picked. That's kind of just... kind of fact, I would say. Like, generally champs like qiyana that do need to snowball, like, obviously LeBlanc, you'd like to snowball, right? But the main thing is you don't fall behind. On a champ like qiyana that arguably, like, needs to snowball, I think it's better to just counter pick, I would say. Now, I didn't W onto her there because I didn't have my E, so I was worried that she would try and chase me down. Maybe too safe, I'm not totally sure. I don't know qiyana limits that well. I think if we can just kind of keep this lane state where we continue to deny her CS and we continue to get ahead, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So we'll just keep doing what we're doing, pretty much. Yeah, so I want to get these creeps low so I can W onto her. It's really important as LeBlanc that you prep the back wave like this, and that means if they walk up too close, you can look for these little waves like this. Now, my Q didn't come up in time, so I wasn't able to get the proc. but I still got good damage. Do need to be a little careful of running because again, she does have D-Shield second wind, so it's quite hard to actually run her out of mana. At the same time, the longer we can keep Qiyana in this spot of just being like unable to actually roam anywhere is really good. Right, again, Qiyana has to snowball for the game to be good. Sorry, I don't know, that throat just got attacked. Qiyana has to snowball for the game to be good for her. So if we can just keep this like neutral lane state, where we're just like slowly pulling ahead and farm, and she's unable to reset without losing anything, this is really, really good. Now, if you're Qiyana in this situation, it's mainly a punishment for not resetting earlier. Like, one, she got her base cancelled, and two, she should have just committed to the base after. What are you meant to do once you're in this situation? Not a whole lot, because ideally you would pull your jungler and ask them to help you push the wave, but the problem is that they lose 2v2, because Kha'Zix is behind, right? So it's really hard. I mean, Qiyana's kind of just getting, like, demolished for the mistake that she made before. Do I need to come to this? I think I at least need to prevent Qiyana from coming to this. Just gonna ping. I'm just gonna come ward this, try and escort him out. I think he's good. I'm just going to hover here. I just really want to, again, make sure that Qiyana doesn't get any random kills. So she might be resetting right now. I think almost certainly is resetting right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ult the wave and try and get this under tower in time. If she stays, she's kind of a genius. I don't think she is, though. No. I could go for that plate. I'm going to get that plate later, though. And I think against roaming champions, it's really good if you can just be on the map nice and early, because that way you can stop them from roaming. So I'm going to grab my Sork Shoes, I'm going to grab my Mana Crystal, and this will, yeah, it means I'll be way, way stronger. Having tier 2 boots allows me to chase Qiyana around the map, which is really, really good as well. And the earlier you can buy Sork Shoes, the better. If you are going to buy Sork Shoes, you generally want to buy them early. Now, the only, like, risky thing is this. I'm against a double AD mid-jungle, and I don't have any armor. So that's kind of a, I don't know if it's a mistake, but I guess it's like a, with the way I've itemized, that is a reality, I guess. I think it's just dead, yeah. I don't know, he kind of got baited by me. I didn't really want him to go in. I was just going to go for the poke and then, you know, back away. So Qiyana gets a kill. Do I think she'll be able to carry with it? Honestly, not really. But, I mean, we'll see. That is kind of annoying. Like, I did a lot to stop this guy from getting that first snowball. And now, oh god, I'm about to take a lot of damage. Yeah, okay. So we're in kind of dire straits here, actually, because there is a chance that Qiyana can kill me. I don't know if she ignited in that play before. I have to be quite careful. She still has flash, and I think she might have ignite too. So I'm in a very rough position here, and this game could get really bad really quick if Qiyana picks up another kill on me. If we can just stabilize, though, until we have TP, then we'll be fine. So, again, because we have TP and she doesn't, she'll probably have to reset first. Or if she doesn't, like, I'll TP back and then be in a good spot. So I think she is probably resetting here. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but I think I just matched the recall. Yeah, that allows me to save my CP. It might have been good to ward this lane. Oh, she didn't save. Okay, so she was wasting a bit of time in river, which means I get a relatively free reset here. That's kind of nice. And we are pulling ahead of her in CS. Obviously, she got that kill, but yeah, we outscale, and like, I guess maybe their team might outscale. They do have a smaller. That champ's pretty busted. Now we'll see though. And now we do want to find where Qiyana's going. Okay, so it looks like Qiyana is roaming top. So we can ping that. I think if Yon doesn't back away, I'll probably ping him one more. It's going to drop a couple more pings in the top river, so he should be very aware. The awkward thing is, it's possible that Qiyana just resets here. Okay. I was going to say, it's possible that Qiyana just resets here, and that way she pressures the map and recalls at the same time. That's a really smart thing to do if you're playing a roaming champ. Chances are, though, like, generally, roaming players aren't very smart. I gotta be honest, they kind of just like push the wave and move. So you can kind of expect that Qiyana's just going to run up there and try and coin flip a kill. So we shove this in. We just spotted Kha'Zix. I'm just going to ping that he's here so everyone knows. I do have TP as well, so I can at some point just force a reset, which I probably want to because I just took a lot of health. So what I'll do is I think I might buy a cloth armor. Yeah, it might be good because they are double lethality builders. This is something you can do when you're against double AD or double AP mid jungle, is just buy like the base resistance. Even if you don't plan on building Zhonyas until second. Yeah, I think I'm just going to base TP here and let this freeze. I'm just going to ping that I have TP. Hopefully I don't fight too early. Oh, that could be a problem. I think I actually TP to bot tower. Yeah, I'm going to TP to bot tower here. Grab my codex. Actually, I'm going to go refillable. Oh, yeah, they fall way too early. Now we get one. Can we get another? I think, yeah. Actually, answer is no. Oh, it's annoying. Yeah, so there I wanted to base TP and just, like, be back stronger on the map. It was kind of unfortunate timing because they wanted to fight drag at the same time, so Maybe you could argue that it was because I took bad trades mid and that allowed qiyana the opportunity to roam. So yeah, I don't know. It's annoying. Like, to be honest, qiyana's getting quite lucky, I would say. Like she is having her plays work out for her, where she has ended up 2-0, even though I think she has made like a lot of mistakes. At the same time, like, we're up 40 CS, right? And a plate. So we're not exactly like weak. In fact, we probably have more gold than her still. Anyway, let's keep shoving mid. I could have bought a... No, I couldn't have bought a cloth armor. I don't think I have the gold. But we should definitely, after Luden's, we should definitely think about going Zhonya's, because right now, all these AD champs are very, very fed. Okay, hit a chain on her here. Yeah, no, she's actually just so strong. So much stronger than she should be. So I think I am going to just, like, be forced into buying a cloth armor here just to survive, which is, yeah, kind of sad. But not much we can do about that, unfortunately. So if you're against someone that's super, super fed like this, what you want to do is, like, slow her down, right? Kind of stop the bleeding. So I'm just going to buy this cloth armor and sit on it. It looks super weird, but I am going to upgrade it into Zhonya's second. And this 10 armor cancels, or 15, actually forgot about that. 15 armor, I always think it's 10 for some reason. This cancels out a lot of the lethality, which is really, really nice. And it makes me a lot tankier for like very small investment. It works the same way with magic resist. In fact, it works even better with magic resist. This guy is way too far up, I think. Okay, Misty Chain. Rengar. I don't know about this. I think he might be trolling. I'm not too sure. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll shove mid and try and make qiyana respond. What you want to do is always try and make the roaming champ respond to the mid wave, because that way they'll at least be spending time not roaming, right? Smolder doesn't look very gankable, so we'll probably just play to pressure mid. Just wanted to make sure I don't get knocked into the wall there. This guy probably wants to reset. I think he's sitting on a lot of gold, so this should be a free drag. Can cancel his recall again. That's pretty nice. Yeah, and I think, like, I don't know, the game is looking pretty good. I think qiyana is not really, like, too much of a problem. It's more, Smolder. Smolder is a big problem. Okay, so I'm going to run down to this. This should be a really good fight for us. I'm just going to ping that qiyana is, like, here somewhere. If she comes down, though, I think we can kill her. In fact, maybe we can just kill her anyway? Yeah, I think qiyana is going to try counter the dive. I kind of want to just, like, cheese qiyana here. Or maybe... this looks a bit scuffed. In fact, I think it's really bad. Yeah, I don't know. We definitely trolled this, I think. I don't know. I think going for Smolder was a bit too hard. The problem with ganking Smolder is that he can just, like, go outside the map, and it makes things really difficult. Now, I have a really tough decision to make here. I think I have to execute. Oh, actually, no, I can run out topside. In fact, what I can probably do is just clear the wave while I'm at it. And just clear a couple of these creeps. And then just come out topside. Yeah, I actually should be fine. So, who got kills there? Smolder. Yeah, Smolder's getting really, really big. I could definitely see this game being very, very hard. Now, I guess Smolder's not building tank, which is going to make this a little easier. I didn't see if this guy ignited. Or ultied. I'm going to assume he did. I hope he did. But, yeah, whatever. We'll continue to shove this in. We will try and stop this qiyana base here. I think it's probably unlikely. She's probably in this bush. I can't face check, but I can just walk at her and hope she cancelled. Not much more we can do other than that. This is a cannon wave. No. Would be good if we could get this another plate, but I think it's going to be hard. So LeBlanc's main spike these days, if you don't get any like snowball in the early game, is when you hit level 11 and Ludens. So that's what we're going to play for. Yeah, I couldn't get that plate in time. So when we get that, that's when we'll look to force a ton of fights and stuff. She has the Hydra, so right now she is like definitely stronger than me. So we kind of want to avoid fights with and around qiyana at the moment. So, like, yeah, try not to 1v1 her. Try not to team fight against her. Now, I can come here. Gonna lurk, maybe. Okay, hit the chain. And I'm gonna get another chain. Okay, huge. So that's really, really lucky. I mean, she had... There, right? So you guys probably didn't see it, but Kha'Zix showed on the map bot side. You can rewind and look. So, because your jungler is making a play bot side, that means the job of, like, the other side of the map is basically just to play safe. So, if qiyana wants to make a play there, she should run bot side. I don't think there's any universe she should ever run into top side, let alone, like, make a play on top side. So, it was super trolled by her, and I think, like, again, like, most players that play these sorts of champs tend to really lack fundamentals. And it's not because the champs, like, don't use them, it's more because, like, you can get away with them, right? Like, a lot of the time, if you get fed, you can just run around the map randomly and get a bunch of kills, right? But I honestly think, like, if you're, like, a really good fundamental player and you play something like qiyana, the champ is strong in solo queue. It's very, very strong. But anyway, let's get this, and we will go Zhonya second, I think, against all these fed AD champs. Also, this guy's going tank, so really the only AP is a 1/6 karma. So in this game, we're just going to build a ton of armor. And our target in team fight should definitely be Smolder. I think this is the only guy that is really a big threat. I mean, everyone else like does damage for sure, but Smolder's the one who's going to like carry the game. So, now, if she uses cooldowns on the wave, I'm going to try punish her. Okay, that's one. See if she uses another. Okay, hit one chain. Okay. Okay, no flash. I think she's just dead to Rengar. Nice. So there, it was basically like one, I was level 11 and she was level 10, so I was just stronger than her to begin with. And also she used cooldowns on the wave, so I found a window to punish. And again, like, once I hit that spike of being level 11 with Ludens, that's when I really, you know, looked to fight. Because I knew at that point I would be very, very strong. So I'm actually up 50 CS, and I can probably get her tower on this wave as well, which is going to absolutely, despite her, like, I would say she got pretty lucky, right? Like, whenever you make a roam, it's like a percentage chance of getting a kill, right? It could be 50%, it could be 90%, it could be like 5%, right? But I think she got pretty lucky. Like, she overall had pretty favorable outcomes. But despite that, because I played well fundamentally, I now have this, like, giant lead over her, right? I get first tower mid. I'm up 60 CS over her. So this is what, I always say this, but this is like what good fundamentals do for you. They make it so that even when, you know, all this like random shit is happening, that you still have like a very strong lead. Now, I could TP top. I did think about it. And honestly, I think I should have. I should have TP to defend that tower. I'm not sure where this guy is. Yeah, I don't think there's much point holding on to my TP. I'm not even sure why I didn't. I mean, I wanted to shove the mid wave to deny more to qiyana, but I think denying more to Volibear, like, I'd probably deny more gold total if I TP top, so maybe a bit of a mistake by me. But let's see. So Yon, where is he going? Because if he's bot, then I need to be top. I'm not sure what he's doing. Dragon's in a minute and I have TP. I guess I should be top anyway, so I'll just run up top. This guy bought magic resist, which is kind of troll in my mind. Like, buying MR, I mean, it's a bit different for her because, like, she really needs to one-shot, whereas I do not. Let's hold that thought, though, and kill this guy. Actually, wait, can we kill this guy? This guy's very tanky. That's chain. Okay, nice. And, okay, chill. I think, like, in my opinion, the game is kind of GG, I think. Unless we have some random deaths. I'm just going to shadow mid, because right now Rengar is top. Nice, got another one. So here I was just shadowing mid, because there's no point me going top anyway, because Rengar's already farming the wave. So there's not much for me to do there. Wow. Why is Kha'Zix so tanky? Also, why did he just jump back into it? Okay, buddy. Anyway, in the meantime, Rengar's getting a ton of gold top. I want to try stay on the map until I have my Zhonya if I can, which is 400 gold. I actually don't think I can do that, though. I think that's too much gold. Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to shove this top wave, and then I'm going to probably sell my refill and just buy a rod. I think... Well, actually... I kind of want to get the Zhonya on this base. Oh my god, that looks fun. Every time I see, like, okay, people have been telling me this champ's really broken, right? This Rengar champ, and I haven't really seen it lately. I haven't really seen anyone like do well on, well, not do well, but I've never been like, oh damn, I have a Rengar, you know, we can't win. But recently, more and more, I'm seeing like more of that shit and being like, you know what? Maybe that champ is really broken. Okay, so here I'm going to base. I don't need to TP because I don't think they can contest. If they do try and contest, though, I will TP to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy this. I'll start pathing top, but I'm just going to watch this just in case they fight. Doesn't look like they will. They'll go top. Yeah, Sky buying a Hex Drinker. I think it's really bad. I think that makes sense if only our APs are fed, or if by buying Hex Drinker she can win the 1v1 against me. I think the problem is, like, well, we have really fed ADs as well, so like it doesn't do a whole lot, and also that definitely does not make her win 1v1, right? Like, I'm still going to be able to push in the side lane. I'm still going to be able to get prio and TP to all the fights. Now, Volley's not here, and he might TP into this fight, so they need to be... I think this is, like, super psychotic. Like, what am I watching? I'm not really seeing a TP either. No. I think that was, like, really troll by them. I mean, it was... Yeah, doesn't look very good. Anyway, the only thing we can really punish with is to just push top. If there is a TP, I'll look for it, but I never really saw the opportunity. So we'll just shove in top. And, can we take any camps? I mean, taking camps on LeBlanc takes like 20 years, so... Probably the only one we can do is crab without taking too much damage back. So, yeah, fuck it. I'll just do the crab. Where is it? Come here, boy. Let's double chain him. Actually taking my crab for a walk. I'm going to kill it very slowly, but hey, I mean, we take it. You know, if you can do like random camps like this, it does add up. Like plus 88 gold. is a pretty solid amount of gold. And also you take it away from Kha'Zix, which is a bonus. So I have nothing to reset for, which means I'll probably just stay on the map. There's no dragon for 4 minutes, so we're kind of just in a moment of downtime. Now, this can be scary because in downtime, it's tempting to just do nothing because, well, there's nothing on the map to do. But if we're against something like a Smolder, right, we don't really want to just, like, let him farm into the game. So what we want to do is continue to shove side lane as far as we can. We've got a lot of safety, so even if we get ganked by Kha'Zix, we'll probably survive. And then we want to, like, look to use our priority to collapse mid. So Kha'Zix could be over this wall, and Volibear could be in this bush. I think I'll be safe anyway. In fact, like, I think this guy's just dead. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, so now that we have our Prio, now that this wave is crashing, we're going to look to use our Prio to collapse mid. So if these guys overextend on mid wave, we can look to punish. Actually, they're not overextending, so we could either Baron... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit top because no one's defending, and I'm going to try and make someone answer me while my team does Baron. So they'll probably think, okay, there's no way we're on Baron. But, like, honestly, I don't add anything to Baron anyway, so this is good. They come and answer me. In my opinion, that looks free as hell. I'm just going to ward this, and then maybe I can cheese someone on the way in if they come face check. Is it here? Okay, nice. Got it for free. And now I'll just reset. Now, do I need to go Void? So this is a tough decision. I think the answer is no. So if you're playing a mage here, I think you need to buy a Void or a Crypto. And the reason is that the people that you're going to be hitting, the front line, they have a lot of MR, right? Like this volley is very tanky. You're going to be hitting the qiyana. They're very tanky. Now, if you're playing an assassin, a lot of the time you get to choose who you hit, right? Like I can reliably hit Karma. I can reliably hit Smolder. I can ignore Volibear. Not something you can do on a mage. Definitely something you can do on an assassin like LeBlanc. So and for that reason, because they're carries, well, because this guy, the one dude I care about, doesn't have any MR, I think instead I'm just going to look to itemize Rabadons. Wow. I don't think that was me, by the way. I'm pretty sure that was just Rengar. That wave's going to die, so we'll just shove this in. Nice. Someone should probably be mid. We probably want to play... Yeah, I guess I'll stay bot. So we can probably 1-3-1 here. Normally you want to 4-1 with Baron, like 4 people in one lane, 1 person in the other, just for safety. But I'm very safe, and I don't think anyone actually has threat. Is he in here? No, he left. Right? Yeah. I don't think anyone actually has threat. I'm super safe on side, so I'm just going to look to shove this in. Should be all good. Wow, is this really play? Okay, well, I missed. It's fine. Shove this in. Okay, and now... Probably collapse mid, so because Kha'Zix will answer bot, we can come hit mid. If Kha'Zix didn't answer bot, then I would just keep going and just pressure this a little. I don't want to just, like, poke out the Smolder. Yeah, so even though I can't actually kill him here, I have Zhonya, like, I'm not worried. Just gonna Zhonya here, and then I'll be able to W out after. Maybe I can flash as well, just to be safe. You can't actually kill me, like, no way. Cool. Okay, so I don't want to fight these guys, like, they have a lot of MR, so we'll probably avoid them. Kind of got a very big shutdown. I don't know if it actually matters. I can probably, like... Oh, I don't think he should have done that, but I saved him anyway. I might be able to cheese qiyana. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Looking for it. Okay, nice. And I should be able to clean up this karma. Yeah, nice. I played that really well, I think. I did a really good job of hiding in fog there, just to make it difficult for them to make decisions. Like, when you're playing an assassin, the worst thing you can do is show, because what you want to do is you want to make it so they, like, get scared with their positioning and stuff, you know? You can create a lot of threat just by not showing and then waiting for people to overextend. So, Kha'Zix is up in 10. I'll just hit this bot tower for now. I do have death cap. I just want to make sure I can push this without dying, essentially. Like, I don't want to die randomly here. So shove this. Kha'Zix is up. I should be fine. I just delete that wave and now probably run. I might check if red buff is up on the way out. Let's just check if it's here. If we can take it away, it'd be good. Yeah, I want Yasuo to come do this. I can't DPS it very quickly, so if he can grab that, that'll be good. Just before you reset, like if you can, you always want to take away all the random jungle camps and stuff. So I'll just drop a ward here. I've got my death cap. And now I probably will start building a void. Honestly, more preemptively than anything. Like, I still don't need it in theory for Smolder, but if Smolder suddenly buys a Maw, or even worse, if he buys like a tank MR item, like a Kanek or something, it could be really problematic. And Smolder can just build whatever the hell he wants, so it's not even that unrealistic, although he has got a pickaxe, so maybe... Not sure what item this is going to be, but we will see. Okay, so I could look for something top. Maybe a little risky, because my jungler is currently bot. At the same time, I'm just 9-0, right? So I don't need to play by the rules so much anymore. Oh. Damn. Didn't quite get the one shot, but it was pretty close. So I'm going to leave this wave for Yasuo, and I'm going to go top. I think it's very easy for me to pressure the side lane. Like, I'm not... yeah, I'm not really scared of anyone, so we'll just come and shove this wave in. And we're so far. I mean, look at me. I'm up 2 levels. I'm up like 70 CS, 9-0. And another thing I always talk about is your first death is the most important, because your first death, either it happens really early in the game and it affects the rest of the game, or you die with a bounty. And dying with a bounty is way worse than all the random deaths, especially if you give it to a carry. So, you know, if you can make sure to protect your bounty and not die a single time, that goes a really long way. I think I should be able to get aggressive on the Smolder here. I don't see... I don't have a lot of threat. Let's look for a little bit of poke. Okay, got him to half. Oh my god, this guy's so aggro. That's kind of crazy. Okay, that guy got caught, so that's annoying because now we probably can't really pressure. So this happens in solo queue. I mean, people are just not very good at ending games because, you know, there's lots of ways to make mistakes when you're trying to close out the game. So, I mean, for now, we'll just look to shove in waves again. Oh, I could be in trouble here. This guy chases me. I better run. Yeah, Smolder is like really strong and could potentially carry the game. So I think I sell my ring here for my, what's it called? My Blighting Jewel. And we probably just need to play for Barons because, yeah, it's going to be hard to siege their base. What we may need, I'm going to swap to Red Trinket. What we may need to make sure, ooh, I'm going to TP. Actually, okay, it doesn't look too good. I should be fine. Maybe I can bait him into me? I mean, I have Zhonya, so he, like, never kills me. Damn. I didn't have my chain ready. Well, it wasn't the best TP. Anyway, but... Anyway, in fights, we need to just hit Smolder. Again, I don't actually need to kill him. I just need to chunk him out with QR. That's pretty much my goal. This could be really risky, because I am low, and if Smolder kills me and gets my bounty, we honestly will almost certainly lose. But we should be able to get top inhib here, I think. Yeah, it looks like this dies. That's one inhib. A side lane inhib is also really, really good to pick up. I'll probably fight this, to be honest. Yeah, it dealt a lot of damage. I couldn't quite kill anyone. Can I get out? I think the answer is no. This guy is ghost. Maybe I have to go back. Oh. Okay, well, I got the qiyana, and I ended up giving it over to... Wait, who got it? Yeah, the volley bear. Okay, not too bad. And we ended up getting 3 inhibs, so overall it was probably... It was pretty good. And again, giving the kill to volley is also really, really nice. So, looks like we won. I don't know how Smolder died, but thank God for that, because I've seen this champ win some disgusting games. In fact, you guys probably saw my last Smolder game, right? Where it was just a disgusting 1v9. Well, not 1v9, actually. I had a really good Fiora, but... Okay. At long last, it was GG. I think I played very... Not even, like, super well. I just played very, like, by the book, I think. And qiyana did a lot of, like, running around randomly, which went in my favorite. So we'll have a quick look at the post-game. So give my honor over to the Rengar. I think he ended up doing pretty well in the end. And, a little level up. We do take those. Take a look here at the LP gain. So plus 22. We're almost in Challenger on this account. It's 500 LP for Chal. As I'm making this video, my other account is promoting to Challenger today. So what I've been doing is I've been playing my other 2 accounts on stream and then this one off stream. And yeah, my other account's being Challenger today. This one, if I win a couple more games, might do it. Even got a friend request. Oh, from the Rengar, just like that. Wait, 2 of them. Dude, 2 friend requests from 1 game. I'm actually collecting them. I will accept them after I finish the video. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys learned something. Come check out my stream at twitch.tv/ShokLol. I'll see you guys in the next.